Hey, it's Melanie from ask-angels.com here with your September full moon angel card reading. You're looking at the inside of the Ask Angels Oracle card app, which we're going to use today to look at the energy of the full moon, as well as the energy that we are stepping into as we complete this lunar cycle and the cycle of manifestation. So, the energy right now is very powerful with the super full moon, and it can feel a bit chaotic. So to start, I want to just invite you to join me in taking a deep breath. You can close your eyes and just let go. Let go of stress, tension, releasing it over to the angels and into the light and focusing within. Feel your energy ground, connecting to the earth and all that is, and open your heart. I ask that we be surrounded with 100,000 angels, with each of our highest, best, most loving possible guides and angels who can most serve now. Come in, connect, and assist me in tuning into the information, frequency, and insight which will most serve now through this angel card reading. Connect with us through these cards for the highest and greatest good according to divine will, and so it is. Okay, so we're going to do a 3-card reading. Now, I already did the intro and the angels are very much present here with us now, but if you're doing a reading for yourself, this is the opportunity for you to just prepare, to focus within, call in your guides and angels, think of your question, and if you do have a specific question, go ahead and think of that right now. And in addition to the cards which we draw, and to the message which I receive from the angels, pay attention to your own intuition. You're divinely guided, and your angels and guides are always speaking to you. So in addition to what you hear and see, pay attention to what you feel and what your angels have for you right here and now. So we're going to tap the screen, and now we're going to pick our cards. So I like to just slide back and forth a little bit. Know that each time you do a new reading with this app, the cards are automatically shuffled, and so then just pick the cards that you're drawn to. So there's one. Now the challenge with the current energies, and finally the angel's guidance about this remainder of the energy in this lunar cycle. There we go. So here are our cards. Okay. So our first card, although it doesn't say it on a card, this is actually a card with Archangel Michael. If you're doing the reading for yourself, you can tap and flip to view the message. But for right now, Archangel Michael is here, is present, and is reminding you and me, reminding us all that releasing fear is of paramount importance in tuning in to the infinite supply of love, of healing, of light, of well-being, of abundance, of joy that's always available. The energy now of the full moon, as I mentioned, is strong, and so it can feel a bit chaotic, but it doesn't have to. The chaos is tied to fear. And so when you release fear, love, positivity, optimism, excitement is what remains. The message that Michael is saying is the difference between fear and anxiety and excitement and optimism is the absence of love. When you're in love, when you're trusting that things are going to work out, when you're in a position of your open heart, you expect the best, you look for the best, you see the blessings even in challenging situations, you see the love in other people, the light in other people, but you're But when you're in your mind, when you're ego, it's easy to tune into fear, to anxiety, to replay stories in your mind about things not working out well, about the worst case situation unfolding. Release this over to the angels and into the light and return to love. Really quickly now, not to go too long on this reading, but the angels want to help you release. And a simple process is to just focus within and ask, what am I needing to release? What beliefs am I holding on to? What fear-based energy am I holding on to? Let it rise to the surface. Good. And then just release it over to your angels and into the light, who gladly take it, who release it into the divine light for the highest and greatest good, flowing love, well-being, certainty, positivity, optimism your way to help you move forward. So that's the situation. Oops. Okay. And so the challenge with releasing fear is all about patterns. Patterns that go way back. Patterns that go back all the way to when you were a child. Perhaps even to when you were in the womb, and fears and responses to life that your parents had, that you've absorbed, that you've taken on as your own, from society, from parents, from media. Fear is a natural response. It's a learned response. And so to get over that default responding with fear, the angels want to do a little inner child healing. This doesn't mean you have to relive your childhood. This doesn't mean you are meant to be a child. It's about being childlike, about being joyful, and also about giving yourself now what you might have wished you would have had when you were a child. So this is about nurturing yourself in a fun and playful way, about giving yourself permission to be unique, to be yourself, to stay in love, and to hope for the best, to see the best, to trust that everything's going to work out. When you're a child, before you're weighed down by beliefs and by fears, you naturally go with the flow of the universe. You naturally expect things to work out, to line up, and this is the energy that the angels want you to reconnect with going into the remainder of this full moon cycle, the remainder of this lunar cycle after the full moon, and continuing towards the next new moon is trusting, going with the flow, dancing through life, letting your inner child light shine through, the part of you that's playful, vibrant, trusts that things are going to work out. This doesn't mean to be naive. It just means to see the best, see through lenses of love, and take your next step joyfully, playfully, like a child, with love. Okay, so that is our challenge, is really challenging yourself to stay in a playful state of mind, to heal your inner child and those default reactions. So when you find yourself responding with fear, notice why. Do some release work around it and return to love and playfulness and joy. And the guidance on how to do this is to open your heart. When your heart is open, when you're in a state of love, fear is out the window. Love and fear are opposites. Love and fear are opposite paths. The Hopis have had prophecies that for humanity we can either choose the path of love or the path of fear. Know that collectively we are choosing the path of love, but this isn't a choice that's to be made once and that's forever done. It's something we need to return to in every moment. So join me right now in setting the stage for the next weeks to come by just taking a deep breath, going inside. And what I mean by that is closing your eyes and releasing the focus on your surroundings and focusing within. Let your awareness focus on your heart. Open your heart. Feel the love. Feel the presence of your angels, the joy, the well-being, the blessing, and know that you're supported in moving forward in love in this next cycle of manifestation on your path of fully embodying the divine light that you are. This is what this powerful, somewhat chaotic, exciting energy of the full moon is all about. It's tuning into the inner peace, which is always within you, despite any turbulence in the outside world, and it's tuning into the divine love and light that you authentically are, and letting this shine joyfully, playfully, like a child, releasing fear, stepping forward with love, with an open heart, with love for all, seeing the best in others and within yourself, loving, totally, for the highest and greatest good. Your angels applaud you for how far you've come already and say, just take your next step. Respond with love one more time and one more time after that. It's an ever unfolding path, like following a bouncing ball of light, one step at a time. Open your heart, choose love, know that you're supported, blessed, uplifted, and all is well. The angels are flowing a big surge of light, of energy, healing, compassion, and peace. Tune into this, a little respite amidst the powerful, somewhat turbulent energy. And remember, it's only chaotic if you're in fear. Open your heart and tune into love and tune into the excitement and possibility available for you now. I have a full moon angel message with Archangel Uriel and Archangel Michael that can further help you with this, that has a really cool exercise to help releasing and stepping into the light that you are. And of course, if you'd like to get the app by Indigos, you can do so on the iTunes store, the Android store, or the Google Play store. There's a free version, and then you can upgrade to get all 44 cards. I'm Melanie. Thank you for connecting with me and with the angels today. I wish you the absolute best in love, light, and with gratitude.